Hi, Neil Pearson, storyteller for Marketplace Answers. We've been doing some work for Covenant Christian School in the northern beaches of Sydney, and in 2008 we created a website for the school, and it's working very well. Because we've started by stepping back and looking at what is the purpose of websites. Now, I look at a lot of school websites, and frankly, most bore me. I find them really boring. I'm a parent, 3 kids, I'm thinking, why would I go back to the site? If that was my school, why would I bother going back? So we stepped back, and before we built a school website, we actually realized that there was 2 distinct audiences. There was people who were going to look at the school and explore it. They're looking for a school. But then there's a huge community who are at the school. So we actually ended up deciding to create 2 websites, not 1. Rather than trying to make one fit both, we decided to create 2. The main website, it's a good website, but it's not radically different from most school websites. But the second one, which is linked to it, is a blog site. And we just took the ideas from Sydney Morning Herald, News Limited, some of the best websites for news around the world, and we just decided to create a school blog site, a school news story. We've got so much stuff happening at school. Covenant is a school from preschool to year 12, 800 students, lots of stuff happening. But as a parent, most parents didn't know what was going on, really, day to day. They could read the newsletter. Newsletters are great. Love newsletters. Covenant's got a 4-page newsletter. But frankly, newsletters have got a lot of irrelevant information. If my parent is in year 2 and in year 7, I really want to find out about that. I don't want to know about all the other stuff, honestly. Sometimes it's good. So I still love newsletters. But what we've done instead of just having a newsletter is the newsletter actually is emailed, it's available on the website, but it's got links in it to fuller stories. We might have 2 photographs about a swimming carnival and a little excerpt in the newsletter, but then we link to the blog site. There's a full story. There might be 30, there might even be 100 photographs. There might be a video that we've added in. School's got a YouTube channel video. We're just trying to find different ways, and the blog site is actually a powerful tool to help parents get a bird's eye view. As a parent, I often want to be a fly on the wall. What is my kid doing today? A blog site with just walking around school, camera, video, talking with people. You can communicate in a whole fresh way to your parent community through a blog site. But what really works at Covenant is the kids love it. We even let the kids make, and parents, everyone, make comments on the blog site. Now that's pretty risky for some schools, but we check through the comments and we approve them. But it gives a 2-way street. We're no longer in this way of schooling where we're just presenting, always speaking. We're wanting to treat kids and encourage kids to actually think, to engage, to be good public speakers, to have comments, to have opinions. And the blog site lets that happen. And a lot of the comments in the blog site are just congratulations to one another. The sort of stuff which people might have said in public but often didn't. So this gives them a chance to actually say, well done, that's great, I loved hearing the story, well done, what you did. And we've found that to be very effective. Now, we looked at different designers. There's web designers and there's web marketers. We actually decided to use a good web designer who's a web marketer. And if you've got a choice, I'd go with a web marketer. Someone who understands how to communicate and use websites for marketing. Google loves it, Covenant's website. There's new content, it's getting huge, several thousand pages, lots of photographs, so it creates traffic, creates continual traffic. Google robots visit it every day because of that fact. Search engine-wise, doing very well. Just trying to do lots of different things, but it came down to not just having a designer. We used Mark Barrett from CI Marketing in Brookvale, Sydney, and he was a former student at the school, so it also just gave him a greater understanding of the school. But I'm using him for a few other clients as well because he's just got passion and understanding with web design. But I must admit, I've got to give you a warning, blog sites and websites are hungry. Websites should never be considered to be finished. And blog sites, there's a whole lot of blog sites out there on the internet, and most of them start with good intentions and die. But as a school, you need to have someone who will champion it, who will run with it, who will put stuff in it and keep feeding it. We've basically, in the 18 months since the website and blog sites was launched, we've got 1 new story every single day into that blog site. So it's getting bigger and bigger. There's over 600 stories when I'm doing this video. And we're just having fun, but sense of community that's has been built. Blog sites and websites are sometimes people think, oh, it's too impersonal, it's another screen that you're looking at. Well, kids and parents like seeing photographs, like seeing videos of their kids. So we've just decided to run with that, having a lot of fun. I really believe that blog sites can really work for schools if you're willing to give it a go and pour some time and energy into it. Neil Pearson for Covenant Christian School, Sydney, or Neil Pearson from Marketplace Answers. That's my own business. Thank you very much. Have a great day.